For many years, she was recognized as a familiar presence on screen, whose warmth and humor made her a household name. Her performances carried a natural ease that audiences connected with across generations. Over time, her work became closely associated with comedy and emotional relatability. Recently, attention has shifted after reports of her hospitalization in Los Angeles. While details remain limited, the situation has led to concern among longtime viewers. The change in tone from celebration to concern has been striking, highlighting how quickly public narratives can evolve. It also underscores the fragile balance between public recognition and private health struggles. Her story now carries a deeper emotional weight for those who followed her career. Behind the familiar image of success lies a reminder that even celebrated lives can face sudden vulnerability, and that public admiration often coexists with private challenges that remain unseen until moments of crisis emerge in ways rarely expected. By early years, shaped by exposure to performance, her entry into entertainment began at a remarkably young age. Shaped by constant exposure to the industry, she did not simply stumble into acting, but grew up within its environment from infancy. This early immersion gave her familiarity with cameras, scripts, and production routines. Unlike many child performers, she developed gradually into the rhythm of professional work. Over time, she learned discipline, adaptability, and the demands of long production schedules. These experiences helped shape her resilience and comfort in front of the camera. Even at a young age, she showed signs of timing and expressive range. Her early work laid the foundation for a career that would later expand significantly. Growing up within such a structured environment meant her childhood was closely tied to professional expectations, yet it allowed her to build confidence and understanding of the craft long before most performers encounter their first major opportunity in the industry breakthrough that defined a television era. Her breakthrough came during her teenage years when she landed a role that would define her early public recognition. The character quickly resonated with audiences due to her comedic timing and natural charm. She became part of a long-running television success that reached viewers across generations. Her performance was not limited to humor, as she brought subtle emotional depth to scenes. Over time, she became one of the most recognizable faces on television. The role shaped public perception of her for many years to come. Despite strong association with one character, she showed potential beyond typecasting. Her early success established a foundation that would later allow her to transition into more diverse roles across different formats of storytelling in her career. Her rise during this period marked a turning point that established her as a central figure in television culture and broadened expectations for her future work, significantly shaped reinvention. After an iconic role, when the long-running series ended, she faced the challenge of redefining her career beyond a role that had strongly shaped her identity. Many expected her to step away from the spotlight or struggle to escape typecasting. Instead, she chose to actively pursue new opportunities across film, television, and theater. This transition required both courage and a willingness to take creative risks. She gradually earned recognition for roles that demonstrated emotional depth and maturity. Critics began to acknowledge her versatility beyond her earlier comedic identity. Her ability to shift between genres helped reshape how audiences and industry professionals viewed her long-term potential as a performer capable of more complex dramatic work over time. Further, this reinvention phase became a defining chapter in her career as she worked to expand her artistic identity beyond the expectations set by her most famous early role, while gaining critical respect in new areas. Public revelation of a life-changing diagnosis in 2021, she publicly revealed that she had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in a message that was both simple and deeply personal. The announcement immediately shifted public understanding of her recent health struggles. Fans who had followed her career for decades responded with concern and support. It became clear that she had been dealing with symptoms while continuing to work. The disclosure reframed her professional journey through the lens of resilience and endurance. It also highlighted the hidden challenges often faced by performers in demanding industries. Her openness encouraged conversations that many people often find difficult to start. By sharing parts of her experience, she helped reduce stigma around chronic illness. The announcement marked a significant turning point in how her story was publicly understood, shifting attention from career achievements toward the realities of living with a progressive neurological condition over time revealed gradually navigating the challenges of an unpredictable condition. Multiple sclerosis introduced an unpredictable element into her daily life that gradually reshaped how she approached both work and personal routines. The condition affects the nervous system and can vary widely in symptoms and intensity. For someone in a physically expressive profession, the impact required continuous adaptation. Tasks that once felt effortless began to require careful planning and pacing. Energy management became an essential part of maintaining her daily functioning. Despite these challenges, she continued to engage with creative work when possible. Her experience with the condition highlighted the often invisible nature of chronic illness and the way it can reshape even the most established routines and expectations over extended periods of living with such an unpredictable condition required ongoing adjustment, patience, and a willingness to accept limitations while still seeking meaningful ways to remain active and engaged in both personal and professional contexts over time, gradually evolving responses, adaptations, continuing presence through creativity and communication. Even as her health changed, she remained connected to the public through interviews and creative collaborations. These appearances became less frequent, but carried greater emotional significance over time. Each engagement reflected both her ongoing commitment and the realities of her condition. She often chose projects that allowed flexibility and accommodated her changing needs. Her willingness to remain visible demonstrated a continued desire to stay engaged. This approach helped maintain her connection with audiences who valued her authenticity. Rather than stepping completely away, she adapted her participation in ways that aligned with her health while still contributing meaningfully to conversations about her work and life experiences. Through carefully chosen appearances and discussions publicly, her continued involvement, even in a reduced capacity, reflected a deep connection to storytelling and a commitment to maintaining relationships with audiences despite the limitations imposed by her ongoing health challenges over a sustained period of adaptation, turning personal experience into shared awareness. As her condition progressed, she began using her platform to raise awareness about the realities of living with multiple sclerosis. Her openness encouraged conversations that many people often find difficult to start. By sharing parts of her experience, she helped reduce stigma around chronic illness. This shift transformed her public role into one that included advocacy and awareness. Audiences responded strongly to her honesty and willingness to speak openly. Her story resonated with individuals facing similar medical challenges around the world. Through interviews and public conversations, she helped illuminate the daily realities of chronic illness and provided a voice for those who often feel unseen in mainstream discussions and awareness efforts. Her willingness to speak candidly about her experiences added depth to public understanding of multiple sclerosis, while also reinforcing the importance of empathy and support for individuals. Navigating long-term health conditions over time, shaping perception, widely understood now hospitalization and the weight of public concern. Recent reports of her hospitalization in Los Angeles have drawn widespread attention and concern from fans and the entertainment community. While official details remain limited, the situation has led to speculation and emotional responses online. The lack of clear updates has intensified curiosity, but also raised questions about privacy. Many longtime followers expressed concern given her known health condition. Public reaction reflects both affection for her and uncertainty about her current state. This moment has highlighted the delicate balance between public interest and personal privacy. In situations involving well-known public figures, uncertainty often leads to rapid information sharing, even when verified details are not yet available to the public through various channels, online discussions. The situation underscores how quickly concern can spread when information is limited, particularly when it involves a figure who has long held a strong emotional connection with audiences across generations and media platforms. Shared globally the strength of a support system. Behind every public figure, there exists a network of family, friends, and caregivers who play an essential role in their well-being. In her case, this support system has been especially important given the nature of her condition. These relationships provide emotional stability and practical assistance in daily life. Caregivers often help manage routines that have become more complex over time. Family and close friends contribute significantly to maintaining continuity and comfort. This support allows individuals facing chronic illness to navigate challenges with greater resilience. In her situation, the presence of a consistent support network has helped ensure stability during periods of uncertainty and changing health conditions that require ongoing attention over time. Evolving support. Such support systems often become a critical foundation for individuals dealing with long-term health conditions, offering both emotional grounding and practical assistance that helps maintain quality of life over sustained periods of time. Enduring legacy beyond performance and recognition. Her legacy extends beyond her performances and awards, reflecting the way she has handled both success and personal adversity. Over the years, she has become associated with resilience, adaptability, and authenticity in the public eye. Her journey illustrates how public figures can evolve significantly over the course of a career. She has demonstrated that identity in entertainment is not fixed but constantly developing. Even in the face of health challenges, her presence continues to hold meaning for audiences. This enduring impact highlights the connection she has built with viewers over decades. Her influence is not solely defined by entertainment achievements, but also by the way she has openly navigated personal challenges in the public eye with honesty and strength over time. Her legacy continues to resonate because it combines professional achievement with a deeply human story of resilience, adaptation, and ongoing engagement with life despite uncertainty over sustained time periods. Conclusion, reflections on strength and change. Her story ultimately reflects the complexity of a life lived in the public eye while navigating deeply personal challenges. It highlights how fame does not shield individuals from health struggles or unexpected life changes. Instead, it often amplifies the visibility of those very human experiences. Her journey demonstrates the importance of resilience, adaptability, and openness in facing adversity. It also serves as a reminder that public admiration exists alongside private realities. In many ways, her experience encourages reflection on empathy and understanding. Her ongoing presence in public conversation continues to shape how audiences perceive both her career and the broader realities of living with chronic illness in modern society over time evolving. Ultimately, her story stands as a reflection of strength and vulnerability intertwined, showing that even those who bring joy to millions face challenges that require endurance, support, and continuous adaptation throughout life. Over extended life journey. Continuing reflection.